are pretty good little carrots. I think that's a little longer than they're supposed to get. So it's time to harvest these. But I also noticed something on the sweet potatoes. Let's go ahead and take a look at those. Mama Cat's been hunting over here, but what I noticed about the sweet potatoes is we're starting to get some yellow leaves. Now this patch in here, those are the purple ones, and we started those slips early this year. I hope you've been cutting the tops off and putting them in water. I'll show you what we did. I've been asked a lot of questions about starting slips. Just sitting on the counter, they just start to grow. And as we've been eating them, we cut them off about here and just put them in this little bowl of water and let them go ahead and mature out a little bit. Our orange ones are coming on, but they take a little longer. Now as we get them up about this size, go ahead and peel those off, and then we put them in a glass of water by themselves and let them continue rooting. And you can see they've got a really nice root ball on there. As I pre-filled these because I make a mess, and I don't want to get yelled at, so I'm going to put a little bit of this soil over here, and we'll backfill as we need to. You just tease these apart a little bit. We've got 3 nice ones right here, it looks like. You look at those roots. I'm just going to set these other 2 off to the side here, and we'll get those in containers. Now if you remember on a sweet potato slip, each one of these nodes will produce roots. So you don't have to worry about how deep you plant them. You get that root down in there, and you just backfill with some soil till it stands up nice. Like January, February, we up-potted them. We did that twice. So let me get a few more of these in containers. Oh, good boy. Oh, good boy. You want to help? You want to help? Yes, I'm here. You want to help plant sweet taters? And I brought them out here a little before Memorial Day. But check out what I found. Now that's a worm. That's our helpers down in here. It also tells me I don't have any voles in this part of the garden yet. We are going to put down castor oil. I'm going to go ahead and leave these open as we go ahead and plant, at least for a little while. Thank you, buddy. I do put down dry castor oil, let that seep into the ground. Keeps those voles sort of at bay. You know, 2 years ago we lost all of our sweet potatoes because of voles because I wasn't paying attention. Now this will cover a pretty good area, and I put this down where I'm putting seeds also. It doesn't seem to affect anything growing. I mean, it's just castor oil. Sometimes you open up more mulch and you have plants to plant. We up-potted these in January. We've been clipping them back, and you see how they bushed out already? But these definitely need to go in the ground. Everything that we planted in here are purple, so this should give us a nice little test. But look at the roots on that. Then come Memorial Day, I've got a whole bunch of bare roots that need to come out here. Though a bunch of those are going to be orange Beauregards. You know how big those things can get. But these, the roots go a little deeper, they run a lot further, they make nice potatoes. I'm going to get in trouble for planting them this close, but we have so many, I'm going to run out of room. And now that it's Labor Day, let's go ahead and see if we got anything. I want to check this first hill. We're just going to do a little exploratory. I'm going to cut these vines back. I know we're out here a ways from the main plants. So what I'm really concerned about is we've had the groundhog in here eating the leaves on quite a few of these. But we also have those voles, and I want to make sure they're not in here eating the bottoms out, and that's why they're turning yellow. So I'm kind of reading the garden. I'm hoping they're just mature, and it's not a deal where we got something in here messing with them. Let's see if we got anything. Well, look at that. There's our first sweet potato of the year. That's off of one of the runners, and you will have little soldiers under here. And these purple ones, and right here, we got worms, so I know that we don't have a bunch of moles underneath here. Because if we had moles digging and eating our worms, then we'd have trails for the voles to come in. You see if we got anything in this first hill. Okay. All right. Can you see that? I think. Oh, come on. There's one. I'm pretty happy with that. That's just over here by the side. Let's see what we got. Oh. Yeah, these are mature. That's a little darker. That was right underneath the plant. Now it's starting to sprinkle. I thought the rain was over. Hopefully we'll get a little bit. But look at that. This one's going to be a nice sized potato. But we've been dry. I don't want to break that off. I'm thinking we're going to have a decent little hill here. That's a pretty good potato. Let's see what we can do here. There's a little one. But these are nice. And this is a pretty nice potato right there. Can you believe it? It's starting to rain on me. My equipment doesn't like the rain. So we're going to go ahead and wrap this one up. You're going to have to come back to see the rest of the harvest. You can do this too. And I hope you join me for that. Till next time, remember, take care of yourself, take care of your family, and God bless you. Come on, let's plant.
Let's go plant garden.